Alright, so planting day is here for some new avocado trees. I'm gonna put in 4 new avocados, all Brokaw trees, in like 5 gallon or 3.5 gallon sleeves or whatever they're called. They're decent size though. But I'm kind of gonna do a little bit of an experiment and do these 3 are. I dug some decent size, like 2 by 2 or 3 by 3 holes, a foot or 2 deep, and mixed in the native soil with like perlite and pumice and DG, and then I'm just gonna put one into a standard hole. I don't think my soil is too clay heavy, and I am like on a grade midway down a hill that keeps going down a way, so I think I have decent drainage. Not gonna fully plant it in the hole, probably about a third of it underground, and then DG around the second third, and then just wood chips and stuff for the top third. But yeah, so we've got a surprise or a Jan Boyce, Carmen, a Sharwil, and a reed. All of them like super healthy, looking good. And it's early-ish February, second week in February. So it should be good weather for it up there. I've got, let's see if I can zoom in. Got a Fuerte, Lamb Hass, a Fuerte that's struggling. I'm gonna replace that with a gem, and then a reed and a Hass over there, or Hass over there. And those have been in the ground for almost a year and a half or so, almost 2 years, and they're doing okay. But I think I've learned some things, and basically not going to add any organic material to these holes. It's just not even peat moss. Actually, I decided against that, even though I did that in a raised bed and it worked out super well. But yeah, I'm gonna plant these, and then all these pipes over here are to kind of have like a big kind of like domed shade structure this summer. So I'll cover that with a big 30% shade, because the first summer for those guys up there, they just got absolutely torched, even though I had whitewashed them and everything. So I just want to keep them covered for the first summer, maybe 2. I felt like that was the easiest way. So I'll put some rebar stakes in the ground and just kind of have this thing propped up. I think they call it like a monkey hut. Some people that build them for like camping and stuff like that. But yeah, so let's come take a look at the trees. I got these from a guy in the Facebook group, the SoCal Backyard Avocado Growers group, Ganesh. Shout out Ganesh. So yeah, just super good looking trees. That's the Jan Boyce. This one is the Carmen. It's really pretty good size. And then the reed. And then this one is a Sharwil. And then the way Brokaw does it is the top of the stick tells you the root stock. I have it all written down, I can't remember. And then these colors on the side tell you the variety of tree. So yeah, they're all super duper healthy. I think I'm gonna top them off with just gypsum and a little bit of a tiny bit of this fertilizer. Not too much, just because it has what do you call it, microbiotics, or sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, true biotics, soil microbes, the good fungi to kind of get that going. Who knows if I need that right now, but and then I have a ton of fertilizer, or not a ton of mulch that I just picked up down at the our city. Just has big piles of the library, so I've got a ton of that I'll bring down here. But yeah, I will update once I get these things, at least the first third of them, in the ground. So we'll update. The holes are probably about as deep as the surface of the actual ground. So like these mounds are not even a foot tall. I tried to make them bigger, but so far they're not even a foot tall. I'm gonna add a bunch of DG around the top, but yeah, I filled them with water just now just to get a little saturation before putting the trees in. Not draining super duper fast, but we did have a bunch of rain last week. So the ground is actually fairly wet, weirdly. By the way, I'm located in Thousand Oaks, California, so I forget what zone we are, maybe like 10A or something like that, or 9 something. I gotta look that up, but it gets fairly hot here in the summer. High 80s, low 90s pretty often. Definitely some hot spells over in the hundreds once in a while. But generally, pretty good weather. All right, so we got the Sharwil. This is just what I mean when we're about halfway up the root ball with like the native soil and all the mix, and then I'm gonna go with just DG for almost till the top and then compost. Just wanted to show this reed, like how healthy it is straight from the sleeve. These big like spaghetti-like roots. Looks really good. I've got these guys in already. All right, I'll get this one covered. All right, got the reed in. This one looks really good. Keep watering these ones. But for this last fourth one, I'm gonna do like something a little bit different and just dig a really tiny hole, only about 1/3 of the length of the sleeve. So it's really just kind of sitting there, not even rough the dirt, no amendment, anything. And then just do DG for the second third. So no perlite, no pumice, nothing like that. And then top it off with a bunch of bark and gypsum. But I'm curious how this works with just the little hole by itself. And this last one is a Carmen Hass. It's already pretty healthy. So we'll see. All the trees are in the ground. They've been in for a couple hours now. That's looking good. Whitewashed them. Yeah, watered them a ton. Whitewashed them, and they're still looking good. This one is can't even remember. The Boyce. It's got a few drooping leaves, but I'm gonna water it again tonight. It's looking good. Reed looks really good. And the Carmen's looking good too. Yeah, I whitewashed all the trees. It's been a little bit hot lately. And I whitewashed with the IV Organics 3-in-1. I've done the latex paint before and just wanted to give this a shot. It's expensive at like $35 for whatever this is, 3.5 ounces. Or it's like a pint. Yeah, it went on really well. Only need one coat, it looks like. So yeah, happy with that. I'll check back in with these, I guess tomorrow. And if anyone's interested, just let me know. Post some updates every once in a while. So this is the next morning. They look super healthy. No, like kind of whatever trauma from being planted. Like all the leaves are mostly pretty perky. Looking really good. So yeah, very happy at the moment. Alright, so a week later, came back out. We had a bunch of rain this week. Kind of redid the whitewash a little bit, staked them, and just added a little chicken wire around to hopefully hold in the mulch as I keep adding more. But they look really good. I just need to kind of add a drip system, I think, is what I'll do again on these guys. But otherwise, yeah, it's mid-March. If anyone wants an update, let me know, and I guess I'll shoot something in the future. So just checking back in, it's been 20 days since these were planted. I've staked them, and then I was just adding these micro sprinklers today. Before that, I just had a single little drip line going directly next to the trunk. But I'm gonna try these guys out. They've put in the little shutoff valves Just a 90-degree head right now. Hoping to kind of spread out where the roots are going with this until they're a bit bigger, and then switch to like a 180-degree head or something in a year or two. So yeah, the trees are all looking pretty good. New leaves, things like that, but kind of had a bit of a snail problem going on, so I'm trying to get rid of those. But yeah, here's the I think this is the Sharwil. Yeah, the Sharwil looking really, really good. This one is the Boyce. Also doing really good. The reed has been really getting a ton of snails for some reason. I'm not sure why. There was like 10 on it the other night alone. And then the Carmen is okay. This one's looking a little bit more spindly. So far so good. The weather's been really nice. We had like one hot day above 85 last week in mid-March. So far so good. Things are looking promising, but yeah, I think this is the irrigation I'll keep doing for a while. And it's a little bit finicky with the shutoff valve, trying to get kind of like the same flow going to each tree, because when you adjust one, it kind of tweaks the rest. But hopefully we can get something that works and keep this for a while. And this is like the very, very end of March, so I'll check back in at some point.